Good morning, Kentucky FFA. You know, I woke up this morning and I was a little sad at first because it's our last day together. But then I realized that we have time later to be sad when it's over. So I hope you had your caffeine this morning because we are about to kick off the fifth and final session of the 96th Kentucky FFA State Convention. Who's excited? All right, so to get us started, to get us thinking this morning, awake, moving, we're going to play some trivia. So I want everyone to welcome my friend up to stage. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. Give us name and chapter.
Brian Kubat, Central Hardin.
All right, we've got five questions for him. What are the official FFA colors?
National Blue and Corn Gold.
All right. We're doing good so far. What does SAE stand for?
Supervised Agricultural Experience.
All right. Looking good. Who wrote the creed?
E.M. Tiffany.
All right. We're doing good so far. Now, we're gonna skip forward. Our final question. For just a little while longer, who is your Kentucky FFA state president?
I know it. Just give me a second. I know it. It's in there. Ty, right? No, Trenton. Trenton Page.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Let's give him a round of applause. All right. And I hope you guys stand up for some free stuff from my friends. Good job. You did great. All right. And now I'm going to ask everyone to stand and join me and my friend Joe for the playing of our national anthem.
At Farm Credit Mid-America, we keep at heart those dew-covered mornings with the first-time farmer. Our heart beats for the gold-tinged harvest afternoon, with the roar of combines out in the field and generations of agriculture and history rooted to this ground. Securing the future of rural communities and agriculture. It's what we do every day with our customers at heart.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam. time to rise and shine as we begin the fifth and final session of your 96th Annual Kentucky FFA State Convention. And now, ladies and gentlemen, FFA members and guests, let's get on your feet and make some noise as you welcome your 2024-2025 Kentucky FFA State Officers.
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit me get. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy. Mad, moonwalking. This here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it always. Phone music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yet I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around.
The convention hall will come to order. We are now holding the fifth and final session of the 96th Kentucky FFA State Convention. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Mr. President. The Sentinel.
For the final time, station by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep them comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The reporter.
For the final time, the reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
For the final time, stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
This secretary.
For the final time, stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will be based upon true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
I am pleased to announce that at this, the fifth and final session of the 96th Kentucky FFA State Convention, there are 3,082 members and guests present, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this fifth and final session of the 96th Kentucky FFA State Convention duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Your session chair this morning is a multi-talented individual. Whether it is prepared public speaking or parliamentary procedure in the FFA or the equestrian team at her beloved Western Kentucky University, one thing is for certain. She does it all with a desire to be excellent. Behind that excellence is a heart of gold and a passion to change Kentucky FFA members for the better. Kentucky FFA, your State Vice President, Avery Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, or should I say fillies and colts, it's time to don your fanciest of hats and break out the binoculars because Kentucky FFA is off to the races. For the fifth and final session of the Kentucky FFA State Convention, we've got a track full of industry leaders, rising stars, and thoroughbreds of innovation, all ready to make this the most exciting event yet. We begin our journey here at Churchill Downs, home to the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, the Kentucky Derby. An event that I've never actually attended, which is surprising to most people. You see, 9 times out of 10, when people hear that I'm from Kentucky and that I ride horses, they always ask if I've competed in the Derby or won any races. I'm not sure if you've looked into the requirements of being a jockey, but I don't exactly fit the bill. You see, most jockeys are under 5 feet tall, and I think I passed that up in the 3rd grade. Maybe Trenton still has a chance, though. I have, however, been to Churchill Downs. My home chapter, South Warren FFA, stopped by as we traveled to National FFA Convention, and I fell in love with the historic venue and discovered a newfound passion for the racehorse industry and its culture. Today in Session 5, we will hear what our members are passionate about and celebrate their FFA stories as we recognize our state stars and state degree recipients. We will watch as our 2024-2025 Kentucky FFA State Officer Team races across the finish line. Hear from our alumni president and hear the retiring address of State President Trenton Page. It's sure to be an exciting session, so settle in and prepare to watch the most exciting 2.5 hours in Kentucky FFA. The Kentucky Derby traces its history back 150 years, with the inaugural race being held on May 17, 1875. Aristides was the winning horse, and he set a world record by completing the 1.5-mile race in just 2 minutes and 37.75 seconds. Aristides' victory was truly remarkable, and it marked the beginning of a new era in horse racing. Just as Aristides' victories helped to pave the way for all that has come since the first Kentucky Derby, our FFA alumni helped to pave the road for us in this organization. From supporting local chapters to sponsoring the dance here at convention, our FFA alumni and supporters are always our biggest fans. And today, I would like to welcome the president of the Kentucky FFA alumni and supporters, Mr. Myron Moore, to the podium.
Good morning. I am Myron Moore, and I am a member of the State FFA Alumni and Supporters Council. The council represents all of the alumni chapters across the state and over nearly 18,000 members, alumni members across the state. You've probably seen our booth that's been out in the hallway this week where we were selling convention T-shirts. We had an alumni silent auction. That's one way that we earned some funds to help give back. Appreciate everyone who purchased a T-shirt or purchased one of our silent auction items. We had a very good year. But it's all about giving back. That's what the alumni is about. You know, we work in conjunction with all the other parts of the FFA organization. And along with the foundation, we are able to raise some funds to give for things like SAE grants, jacket grants, and Washington Leadership Conference scholarships, and many other things like that, which a lot of you have had the opportunity to get and use and hopefully see value in. I want to say congratulations to all the FFA members who are here. Just for being here, you're a winner, no matter what you competed in, what you did. You've learned a lot, I know. And a lot of you probably won't see it right away, but this week may have changed the trajectory of your life in some way, some form or fashion. I know it certainly did for me many years ago. So I hope you've had a good week, and it's been a great convention from what I can see. I also want to thank the ag teachers. You guys are the backbones. You're the ones who put in the time and the equity and the sweat, and there's not enough good things we can say about our agriculture teachers and what they do, but we just appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks also to the parents, families, other guests that are here today and all across the state, because you encourage these young people and you give them the opportunities to go to contests, go to conventions. Without that encouragement, many of them would not have the ability to reach the goals that they are reaching now. I want to say congratulations to the state FFA degree candidates who will be getting your degrees today. Well done. It shows that you have really worked hard and you've had the fortitude to stay with it. Everybody doesn't have that, but getting your state FFA degree is a very important milestone for you, and I hope that you'll always remember that, and I hope you always treasure that little charm that you get. So, to those of you FFA members who are graduating, let me ask you a question. What are you going to do now? Are you going to stay involved with the FFA in some way? I hope you will. You can do that through alumni membership. If you didn't know, all graduating seniors are going to get 5 years of national alumni membership for free. Your names will automatically be added to the rolls of the State Alumni Association later on this year. Hopefully you have an alumni chapter at your school, but if you don't, you can take advantage of other opportunities for alumni. We have a really nice website. If you go to the National FFA and look at the alumni section, there's lots of ways to connect and stay involved. But hopefully you'll do that at your local chapters also, and that you'll give back in some way. So I encourage you to go to a meeting if you haven't done that already. Get to know the alumni that are there, or maybe it's just volunteers that are helping out. Give it to your ag teacher. If you don't know how to do that, they can certainly help you, but they'll always be glad to get any assistance you can give. And I know you might say, well, what can I do? There's always something you can do. FFA always needs some help, no matter what the event, what the activity. And if there's not any particular thing for you to do, you can be an encourager. I think that's one of the most important things. You can encourage FFA members as they go through their journey. So don't forget about the FFA after today. Start giving back now. And I want to tell you just a short story. I was a state FFA officer 40 years ago, and last year there were about 5 or 6 of us from our state officer team that got together here at the convention to have a little sort of mini reunion, and that was a wonderful thing. And I got to talk with one of the state officers that I'd served with, and I hadn't seen for 39 years. I hadn't talked to him, didn't know anything, what had happened to him. Well, it was a good reunion, and in talking to him, I found out that he had gone back to his local community. He was a successful businessman, and I asked him what he'd done with the FFA, and he said, I haven't done anything with the FFA since I left that state convention 39 years ago. He didn't know who the ag teacher was. He just had been involved in life and hadn't taken the time to get involved back with the FFA. So a few days after that, I sent him the contact information for his ag teacher, gave him the name, and he thanked me. And really, I didn't think anything else would come from it, because after 39 years, it's hard to re-engage. But a couple months ago, we were texting back and forth, and he said, I want to let you know that I contacted my local ag teacher. I talked to him, told him I'd like to help out the FFA in some way. If there's anything I could do, said the ag teacher said, well, we need some sponsors for our banquet. So as it turns out, my friend was one of the primary sponsors of the banquet this year. So I thought that was a great story of how you can reinvest, even if you haven't been involved for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 39 years. You can still reinvest at any time, and hopefully he will continue to be involved with his local alumni and agriculture program. And I heard something last night that resonated with me at the foundation sponsors dinner. It was a phrase, 2 words, cultivate gratitude. I'd never heard it put that way before, but I think that's a great way to think about it. Cultivate gratitude. All you FFA members out here, all you former FFA members, if the FFA has done something for you, show that gratitude. Cultivate it in some way. It might take a little work on your part, but it's certainly worth it. I can tell you it's worth it. Thank you very much. It's been great to be with you. Congratulations to everyone.
Mr. Moore, thank you for being here this morning and for your leadership of the state alumni and supporters. Our FFA members truly appreciate the work that you do on our behalf. And in keeping with time-honored tradition, it is my honor to announce that our entire team are now lifetime members of the Kentucky FFA, alumni and supporters. We look forward to continuing our FFA journey as alumni. Let's show our alumni just how much we appreciate all that they do. Thank you. Thank you.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Hi, my name is Carly and I'm Trenton's little sister. For as long as I can remember, my brother has been my best friend. It didn't matter if he had 100 things to do, he made me feel like I was the most important thing in his world. He has been a guiding light showing me what a good, genuine person looks like, whether he's tickling me, just picking on me, or even sneaking in my room and jumping on me. I can always count on him to take me to a Mexican dinner afterwards. I am so thankful to have been able to watch him live out his dream this year. He is positive, outgoing, and a constant inspiration to so many, and I am proud to call him my brother.
Hi guys, my name is Jake, and I've known Trenton since we were about 7 years old, and for as long as I can remember, I've learned many things about Trenton. One of the most important things is that he's not a very good golfer, but the most important thing is that whenever Trenton has a goal, he's going to do whatever he can to achieve his goal. So as soon as he told me what this goal right here was, I knew that he was going to achieve it, and he was the perfect man for the job. And for that, I am very thankful for everything that he has taught me. So now introducing my best friend,
my brother,
2024 and 2025 State President, Trenton Page.
Whenever I was in elementary school, I was always so excited for the school day to end. Whether it was the seemingly endless schoolwork, the less than wonderful school lunch, or maybe even the fact that I wasn't quite tall enough to jump up and grab the monkey bars, which unfortunately hasn't really changed. No matter what it was, the day would almost certainly get better as the minutes continued to tick by. I would stand at my desk and stare at the teacher's clock, which hung conveniently right on the wall in front. It would read 2:15. I thought the day was never going to end. It would get to 2:30. All right, we're getting a little closer. And finally, the clock would strike 2:45. The bell would ring, and I knew that my hero was there to save the day. I would see her gray Honda CR-V pull to the front of the car rider line, and immediately all of my burdens were relieved. I knew that my grandma was there to make it all better. Now, better normally started with her getting me a Sonic Reese's Blast. While we were sitting there enjoying our sweet treats, she would immediately begin conversation. Nothing big or profound, something like, "Hey, how was your day?" Now, that may not seem like that much, but to me in that time, after having a rough day, it meant absolutely everything. I had someone that would listen and would hear to me. I had someone that I could trust in. My grandmother taught me that you can completely change someone's day through a 5-minute conversation. But as I got older, I realized you can do more than change their day. You can change their entire life. See, one day when I was in middle school, I was leaving my 7th grade science class, and my teacher, Miss Smith, stopped me with a grin on her face. She said, "Hey, Trenton, I'm starting an ag program right here at Adair County Middle School. I was wondering if you want to take a class next semester." But I responded quickly, yet boldly, "I'll let you know." The truth is, I never had any plan of letting her know. I didn't want to do anything that would keep me at school longer than I had to be. But Miss Smith was certainly persistent. Each and every time that I saw her, she would continue to urge me to take her ag class. She would remind me that the minutes were passing by and that my schedule needed to be filled. And as the semester inched closer and the new semester came, I ended up sitting in a seat in Miss Smith's ag class and actually kind of enjoying it. Now, as I went on to high school and continued to take ag classes, Miss Smith also moved up to the high school. But she certainly wasn't a miracle worker. See, freshman year, Trenton was interested in a ton of different things. But school certainly was not in the top 25. I remember one day in ag class, my perception of school completely changed when I met one person who seemed like they really had it all going on. See, she was bubbly, friendly to everyone, and had an outgoing personality. I was sitting in the back of that ag class, working on entering some of my AET farming records, whenever Emmy Lewin came and sat down right beside of me. See, I didn't know Emmy Lou that well at that time, but looking back on it now, that conversation meant so much. She said something genuinely profound. Are you ready? "Hey, Trenton, what's up?" See, looking back on it now, it doesn't seem like it would be that serious of a conversation. But in that moment, she convinced me to become more active in the chapter and even run to become a junior officer, which really started my journey in FFA. Emmy Lou was a member of the senior officer team, and she certainly did not have to come to the back of that ag class that day and try to influence me to become an active FFA member. I mean, I was just another student at Adair County High School who took an ag class. But for some reason, she's seen my potential, and she took me to the next level. She helped me realize what I had to do to get to the next step, to better myself, and she didn't even have to. Now, what does Miss Smith, my grandmother, and Emmy Lou all have in common? Well, besides the fact that they're three of my absolute favorite people still to this day, they all took time out of their day to impact me. My grandmother knew that I needed someone to pick me up from school, but she also knew that I needed a pick-me-up after school. Miss Smith knew that I grew up on a farm and I enjoyed cattle and the outdoors, but Miss Smith probably also knew that I needed something to keep me engaged at school. I needed something to keep me motivated. When I think about my best experiences in FFA, one thing is always for certain. I am surrounded by the best of friends. See, it isn't always the friends that I watch Thursday night football with, and it's not always the friends that live right next door to me. It's people all across the state, people that I've met this year and all throughout my journey as an FFA member. These people were there for me in times of need, and they made a connection through conversation. Whenever I was first elected as a state officer on this very stage during the same section this time last year, I immediately began a time of reflection. I thought, what can I possibly do to take advantage of this awesome opportunity that God has put before me? I knew that I needed a mission, but I wasn't for certain what it was going to be. So I thought back. Whenever I was an FFA member in high school, what was it that motivated me to step up? Why did I want to get involved? Well, besides my grandma and Emmy Lou and Miss Smith, I think about the people that I met and the experiences I had along the way. It wasn't necessarily all of the speeches or experiences that my chapter put on. While they were great, it was just the people that I was around and the impact that they had on me. They were always there whenever I needed them. I could always rely on them. I decided that I wanted to be a friend to Kentucky FFA. I then realized that I had to really focus on the time and the quality of it, not just the quantity. So often in these lives that we live, the information that we need is right at our fingertips, but we don't reach out to gain it. We'll try to make an impact on someone by having a conversation, but then as soon as our phone buzzes in our pockets, we take it out and start scrolling while they're telling us what's wrong. We can't do that. We have to make our time count. Finally, if we want to make a really good impact, we have to pay attention to the people around us. How did Miss Smith knew that I needed to take that ag class? I still to this day have no clue. But for some reason, she reached out to me. Out of all the kids in that class, why did Emmy Lou come and talk to me? I mean, I was just sitting there working away at my AET, and she took time out of her day to come and help me. It's because they pay attention. Each and every day, the people around you, the people sitting in this crowd with you today, we all need help in one way or another. No one is perfect. It's on you to pay attention to those around you and realize what you can do in order to help. Kentucky FFA, you have to use the opportunities in front of you. I remember throughout my time in high school and even still today, I lived in an absolute whirlwind. I'm sure many of you thinking, I'm so busy, I try to focus on others, but I have my own stuff going on. I completely understand. I go from the one thing to the next and don't really take the time to look at the things around me. It actually wasn't until this time last year when I actually started to realize how valuable time is. It was right before I was coming to state convention. I was driving around. I actually believe I was preparing for state office, and I got a call from my grandmother. You know, the one that continuously makes me happy, the one that motivates me, the one that picked me up every single day when I was in elementary school, that same grandmother. I expected some words of encouragement. I mean, she's always there to make me feel better. But when I picked up the phone, this call was a little different. She said, Trenton, I just left the doctor. I wanted to let you know I'm sick. They said I have cancer. You see, in this moment, everything changed. I realized that the time that I spent with her in that car, telling her how I felt, was the best days of my life because she was listening to me, because she was there whenever I needed her. And what I wouldn't do to go back in that car, in that moment in time, to share one more Reese's Sonic Blast. My grandmother showed me what it takes to help others in a time of need. Emmy Lou got me started in this organization, and in that conversation that we had, we never would have guessed what it would have made out of it. But because we had that small conversation, she changed my entire life. Miss Smith didn't know that I really wanted to be in an ag class, but I was just looking for something to get me involved. I didn't even know it at the time, but I needed something to keep me on track, and Miss Smith was there for me. Kentucky FFA, throughout this year, you all have been my best friends. You've paid attention to me. You've been there for me. When I set the goal of being a friend to all Kentucky FFA members, I had no clue that you all were going to be the one making that connection, not me. So if I gather here today and all the students run up to me and they talk to me, and it looks like I'm making them happy, but in reality, in my heart, I'm so joyful for the experiences that I've had because of each and every one of you. You were my friends. Thank you for paying attention to me. Thank you for knowing what I needed. Kentucky FFA, I'm so thankful for my grandmother. I'm so thankful for Emmy Lou. I'm so thankful for Miss Smith. And I'm genuinely so thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me on my trip of a lifetime. I'm so excited to see how you're going to impact others in the future.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world.
Trenton, thank you for showing us how to make the most out of the time that we are given. Your love for this association is seen every day, and we could not be more thankful for it. You never fail to amaze us, and we can't wait to see how you change the world next. Kentucky FFA, your 2024-2025 State President, Trenton Page. Thoroughbreds begin their lives just like every other breed of horse. They stand on the same four wobbly legs and rely on their mother's milk to survive. However, successful racehorses aren't just born, they are made. Trainers invest countless hours into helping their horses become the best versions of themselves. From the horse's first time carrying a rider to their first race, trainers are there for every major moment. Just like trainers, parents have a special way of making us feel safe, while also encouraging us to try new things and stretch the boundaries of our comfort zone. This year, for myself and my fellow state officers, it has been no different. From the early mornings on the road to the long nights, our parents have supported us every step of the way, and we couldn't have done it without them. Now, it's our time to honor them. So join me as we celebrate the people who raised us, our parents and families.
To my whole family, thank you for always being encouraging and exciting for me. Your support gives me the strength to chase my dreams because I know whatever happens, you'll be there for me. And Mark, even though we don't always get along, I know when rubber meets the road, you'll have my back. Just like coming to Louisville with a new truck to save me when mine broke down on the way to Rising Sun. And Mom, you've always been my biggest supporter and my compass, directing me to what is right and not letting me forget that God has a plan for me. Knowing that gives me my happy, easygoing attitude that I'm known for. For that, I thank you. Father, thank you for always being the person that helps me make my dreams into a reality. From crunching the numbers of possible business ideas or listening to my speeches to give me feedback, I wouldn't be where I'm at without you today. Kentucky FFA, I proudly present to you my parents, Mark and Jenny Mullins.
Chase, without you, I would have never been so comfortable and confident in FFA. Your stories from National Convention, chapter meetings, or any other trips you went on always gave me something to look forward to. Thank you for letting your little brother tag along on so much. Ma, thank you for introducing me to FFA. I'm so thankful for you always reminding me of deadlines, making sure my OD is in order, and that my head is in the right place. Thank you for guiding me to Christ and encouraging me to walk with Him daily. Dad, thank you for showing me hard work and determination. I've always admired your grit and passion for always doing the right thing. Thank you for your molding hand in who I am today. Kentucky FFA, these are my parents, Doug and Lori Keys.
Colby and Kendall, you guys keep life interesting. And I never know exactly what we're getting into next, but I know it's going to be an adventure. You bring this energy that makes everything more fun, and I love it. Life would be boring without you two, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Love you, Colby and Kendall. Mom, I don't think I say it enough, but I'm so thankful for you. No matter what happens, I always have someone to talk to, someone who listens, and someone who understands. You've supported me through everything, and I can't tell you how much that means. No matter where life takes me, I'll know I have you in my corner, and that's something I'll never take for granted. Love you, Mom. Dad, life is just more fun with you around, and we've walked many miles together, explored some of the most beautiful places. You have this way of making even the simplest things exciting, even if it almost gets us killed sometimes. I can always count on you to be up for something. I won't trade that for anything. Love you, Dad. Kentucky FFA, I present to you my parents, Brian and Shanna Bramble.
Thank you.
Emma, you've always been my best friend, even though it may not have always seemed like it. From early morning jam sessions on the way to school to standing in your doorway just talking about life, you've given me the chance to be a good brother, but you've always been a great sister. Love you, sis. Mom, thank you for instilling a love for agriculture in me from such a young age. Thank you for showing me that barriers are breakable. Thank you for always pushing me to do something I've never done. You've been a coach, a cheerleader, and my biggest critic, but I can't thank you enough. Love you, Mom. Dad, thank you for teaching me how to work hard and what it means to provide. The lessons you've taught me have gotten me so far in life, and I couldn't be more thankful. You've been a coach, an employer, and so many other things, but most importantly, you've been my father. Love you, Dad. Kentucky FFA, my parents, Ron and Dee Mallory.
Andrew, I know we are complete opposites, but I wouldn't rather be in the barn washing steers and walking pigs with anyone else. You always listen and never shy away from being honest with me. You are the best little brother. I love you. Mom, you are my biggest fan. You always listen and give me just the right advice. You are always there to take pictures of me in the show ring, take me shopping, and cheer me on in the blue corduroy. Love you to the moon and back. Dad, I look up to you more than you'll ever know. From dancing on top of your feet when I was little to hugs on the green shavings after the grand drive, moments with you are never dull. You taught me how to laugh a lot and dream even bigger. I love you the most. I win. Kentucky FFA, my parents, Kevin and Laura Stith.
Dear Stella, thank you for being the best speech judge, therapist, friend, and sister I could ask for. You remind me to be my best, but to always have fun while doing it. I'm so grateful to have you in my life, and for you always being there. I love you. Dear Mom, thank you for being my cheerleader, always cheering a little louder than everyone else. No matter what it was, you have reminded me to slow down and enjoy the little things along the way. Thank you for all your encouragement. I love you. Dear Dad, thank you for everything. You showed me what it means to be a hard worker, passionate about what I do, and instilled a love for agriculture within me. I would not be here without you, and pray every day to be even half the man that you are. I love you. Kentucky FFA, my parents, Megan Rudy and Kevin Rudy.
Seth, even though I originally wanted a sister, you were the best sibling I could ask for. You are kind, hardworking, and genuine, and I am so proud of the young man you are becoming. I love you, buddy. Mom, thank you for instilling in me a love for animals, my family, and Jesus. Through you, I have learned how to be the best woman, follower of Christ, and person I can be, and I am so grateful to have you as my mom. Dad, I am the leader I am today because of you. Your passion for serving the agriculture community and dedication to your family have inspired me beyond belief, and I'm proud to advocate for agriculture just like you. Thank you all for supporting me on this journey. You have been my rock this year, and I love you so much. Kentucky FFA, these are my parents, Adam and Elizabeth Chunglo. Clay and Kaylee, even though we argue just as much as we get along, I can always count on you all to be right by my side. I am so proud of you both for taking the plunge into this organization, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Mom, thank you for always being my best friend and biggest role model. You are always right there when I need you, whether I have a problem, need advice, or just someone to tell about my day. Your loving guidance has shaped me into the person that I am today, and I am so thankful for you. I love you, Mom. Dad, your passion for agriculture and FFA is truly what encouraged me to get involved in this amazing organization. Thank you for always being my biggest supporter and pushing me to be the best version of myself. Growing up, everyone always told me how much I reminded them of you. I always loved hearing that because you were the best dad that I could ask for. I love you. Kentucky FFA, my parents, Curtis and Ginger Cash.
Carly and Dax, you two keep me humble. I'm so glad to be your brother. Mom, you have taken care of me and helped me more times than I can count. No matter what I wanted to do or try, you supported me through and through. I don't know what I would do without you. Love you, Mom. Dad, you have driven me all over the country and pushed me to be better. You have taught me so much, whether that be about race cars or just life. I can't thank you enough for everything you have done to get me to this point. Love you, Dad. Kentucky FFA, these are my parents, Dustin and Melissa Elrod.
Dad, thank you for always making every situation better. No matter what is going on, I know you will always be by my side and help me every step of the way. You have always been a role model and coach, and I'm so thankful for that. I love you. Mom, thank you for being one of my biggest cheerleaders. You helped me get through times I never thought I would get through. You always make sure that I try my hardest and always make me remember that I can do anything if I put my mind to it. Thank you. I love you. Kentucky FFA, my parents, Jamie and LaJonda Williams.
Dear Momsy, thank you for being there for me every step of the way. I couldn't have gotten here without you. Growing up, you taught me that I could move mountains, and you have helped me do so ever since. Dear Mom, you might not come from an agriculture background, but you have always supported Avonlea and I in our chosen interest, and for that, I am so thankful. You have served as such a wonderful example of a strong, independent woman. Dear Paul, thank you for teaching me that do or do not, there is no try. You have always encouraged me to give my all in everything that I do, just like you. You look to help others at every opportunity and are such a kind and caring person with a level of patience that cannot be beaten.
Kentucky FFA, my parents, Jason and Lacey Cole.
Carly, I'm so proud of the person you have become. From late night food runs to making homemade brownies, I know I can always count on you to add some excitement to my day. You're my best friend for life, and there's no one I would rather call my sister. Mom, no matter what's going on in life, you have always been my rock. You're one of the most outstanding people I have ever met, and everything I do in life is fueled by your support. You show me what it's like to be selfless, respect others, and above all, how to be a good person. Dad, from a very young age, you have been a role model to me. Your long days and late nights of hard work and dedication are the only reason I've had the opportunity to be where I am today. I aspire to be half of the dad, husband, and overall man you are one day. Kentucky FFA, my parents, Joey and Stacy Page.
If you are the parent of an FFA member, would you please stand to be recognized at this time?
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in our customers. That means that we go beyond transactions. We invest in people. Our team takes the time to understand your unique goals, offering personalized solutions tailored to your needs. We're here during life's big moments, supporting you to make wise financial decisions. At First Southern National Bank, your success is our priority because we believe in you.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
The horses competing in the Kentucky Derby are racing for the coveted garland of roses, a floral horseshoe made of over 400 real red roses, for a portion of the impressive prize money and for their spot in racing history. The members we are about to recognize have been racing towards the highest degree the Kentucky FFA can bestow upon our members, the state FFA degree. They've put in countless hours through their supervised agriculture experience projects, been very involved at the chapter level, given at least 25 hours to serving their local communities, and shown a satisfactory record of scholarship. Now, as they round the final turn and cross the finish line, they will receive a prize of their own, the Gold State Degree Charm. The Kentucky FFA will now perform the State FFA Degree Ceremony and bestow upon our members the State FFA Degree. Please welcome my teammates back to the stage to conduct the State FFA Degree Ceremony.
We shall proceed with the degree ceremonies. Madam Secretary, what have you to report concerning candidates eligible for this degree?
I am pleased to submit the names of 509 state degree candidates who have been selected and approved by the State Executive Committee.
Our Constitution sets up minimum qualifications which must be met before candidates are eligible for election to this degree. Madam Advisor, have you carefully examined and reviewed the record of the candidates?
Mr. President, I have found that all candidates fully qualify.
We will now proceed to raise these members to the state FFA degree. Will the candidates please rise?
The state FFA degree is the highest degree our state association can bestow. Some of you will one day earn the coveted key of the American FFA degree. We urge you to maintain throughout your adult lives the same enthusiasm and dedication that you bring to the ceremony today.
It is an honor to be nominated for the state FFA degree. It is still a greater honor to be selected for the degree by your fellow members of the Kentucky FFA Association.
Your new achievement brings greater honors, as well as additional responsibilities. You've widened your field of service and influence in the strengthening of agriculture, the most basic industry of our nation.
You have been urged to advance towards higher degrees in the FFA. We commend you for your accomplishments and encourage you to work towards new and higher goals in your organization and in your chosen occupation.
In meeting the requirements of the Green Hand and Chapter FFA degrees, you were told that the golden charm of the state FFA degree was awaiting you. The bronze emblem of the Green Hand gave way to the silver emblem of the Chapter FFA degree, which is now evolved into that golden charm. This is symbolic of growth and development in your chosen occupation. May the permanence of the rare and golden qualities of the emblem be a constant reminder of the strength of your education and the worthiness of your achievement. Therefore, on behalf of the Kentucky FFA Association, I confer upon you the state FFA degree with its honors and privileges, and will present to you the golden emblem charm of the degree. Congratulations. Degree recipients, you may now be seated. You will receive your degree momentarily.
When a horse wins the Kentucky Derby, they then become eligible to become a Triple Crown winner. To be bestowed this honor, horses must win the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes. There have only ever been 13 horses to be bestowed this honor. Our next group of members have gone above and beyond in their own 3 categories: the classroom, FFA, and supervised agriculture experience projects. These members are candidates for the highest awards Kentucky FFA can bestow: State Star in Agricultural Placement, State Star in Agribusiness, and State Star Farmer. Their dedication to their supervised agriculture experience projects is extraordinary, and they have gone above and beyond in terms of growth and commitment. They're more than deserving of this award, and now it is time to induct our stars into our own kind of Hall of Fame. Madam Secretary, please introduce our stars.
Congratulations to the regional stars in agricultural placement. Each star receives a plaque sponsored by Kentucky Farm Bureau. Sydney Thomas from South Warren. Eric Barker from West Carter. Zoe Miller from Locust Trace. Wade Moore from Henry County. Jansen Glenn from Apollo. Hannah Chestnut from North Laurel. Corey Wigington from Southwestern Pulaski. Reuben Collins from Menifee County. Reagan Anderson from Washington County. John Michael Furnish from Harrison County. Daniel Laurent from Caldwell County. And Briar Riley from Marshall County. At this time, we will announce the top 5 candidates for Star in Agricultural Placement. The 5 finalists are Hannah Chestnut, Jansen Glenn, Daniel Laurent, Wade Moore, and Corey Wigington. At this time, we would like to highlight the SAEs of these outstanding individuals.
The Kentucky River Star in Agricultural Placement is Hannah Chestnut of North Laurel. Hannah is the daughter of Donnie and Rachel Chestnut of East Bernstadt. Her FFA advisors are Dustin Estridge and Brandon Fallbush. Hannah has worked at Wildcat Mountain Cheese since the fall of 2021. She began by helping with cleaning the facility and labeling cheese, but has gradually taken on additional responsibilities. She is now able to operate all machines in the factory, complete the process for making 5 kinds of cheese, and is up to date on all food safety and manufacturing protocols. She also helps promote the company through marketing and attending local events. The Kentucky River Star in Agricultural Placement, Hannah Chestnut. The Pennyrile Star in Agricultural Placement is Daniel Laurent of Caldwell Central. Daniel is the son of Kevin and Colette Laurent of Princeton. His FFA advisors are Megan Woods and Parker Jennings. Daniel's SAE has included placement at Laurent Family Farm and Laurent and Williams Farm, where he has been involved with various aspects of livestock production. Daniel has fed and provided daily care for cattle, built fences, and provided proper nutrition and sanitation to hogs. He has also worked as a weed science intern at the University of Kentucky Ag Research Center, where he has mowed, collected data, and applied chemicals. The Pennyrile Star in Agricultural Placement, Daniel Laurent. The Pennyrile Star in Agricultural Placement is Daniel Laurent of Caldwell Central. Daniel is the son of Kevin and Colette Laurent of Princeton. His FFA advisors are Megan Woods and Parker Jennings. Daniel's SAE has included placement at Laurent Family Farm and Laurent and Williams Farm, where he has been involved with various aspects of livestock production. Daniel has fed and provided daily care for cattle, built fences, and provided proper nutrition and sanitation to hogs. He has also worked as a weed science intern at the University of Kentucky Ag Research Center, where he has mowed, collected data, and applied chemicals. The Pennyrile Star in Agricultural Placement, Daniel Laurent. The Capital City Star in Agricultural Placement is Wade Moore of Henry County. Wade is the son of Jennifer Moore of Bethlehem. His FFA advisor is Lindsay Davey. Wade's SAE has included placement at Henry County Animal Clinic. His work began as an unpaid placement, but he was hired as a paid employee in 2022. He has learned new skills each year and now serves as a vet tech. Current tasks he is responsible for include restraining animals, taking x-rays, assisting during surgeries, and filling prescriptions. He also goes on farm calls, discharges patients, and checks on hospitalized animals on weekends and holidays. The Capital City Star in Agricultural Placement, Wade Moore. The Lake Cumberland Star in Agricultural Placement is Corey Wigington of southwestern Pulaski. Corey is the son of Matthew and Amanda Wigington of Nancy. His advisors are Chris McDonald and Mallory Crisolago. Corey's SAE has included placement at Father's Business, Wigington Labor. In this role, he has been involved with a variety of property maintenance tasks, including mowing, repairing fences, and landscaping. He has also worked for Wolf Creek Farms, Chris Pierce Farms, and Pierce Brothers Farms. He has performed a variety of tasks for these operations with both crops and livestock. He has also assisted with equipment maintenance and repair and has grown his knowledge and skill set each year. The Lake Cumberland Region Star in Agricultural Placement, Corey Wigington.
Joining State President Trenton Page on the stage to make the presentation to the State Star is Renee Carrico from Kentucky Farm Bureau. One of these members is the 2025 Kentucky FFA State Star in Agricultural Placement. The 2025 Kentucky FFA Star in Agricultural Placement is Wade Moore. Wade will receive the State Star in Agricultural Placement plaque, a watch, and a cash prize, all provided by Kentucky Farm Bureau. He will also receive the Michael Bandy AL81 Scholarship. Wade's mother is Jennifer Moore. His advisor is Lindsay Davey. Congratulations to the 2025 Kentucky FFA State Star in Agricultural Placement, Wade Moore. We would now like to recognize the regional stars in agribusiness. Each star receives a plaque sponsored by Kentucky Farm Bureau. Wyatt Branham, Lawrence County. Case Davis, Bourbon County. Trent Zinner, Western Hills. Colby Adamson, Union County. Anna Colliff, Rockcastle County. Kylie Ferrier, Greene County. Laney Pease, Fleming County. Dalton Huntsberger, Washington County. Reese Palmer, Harrison County. Savannah Crick, Madisonville, North Hopkins. Jaden Brewer, Carlisle County. At this time, we will announce the top 5 candidates for Star in Agribusiness. The 5 finalists are Jaden Brewer, Anna Colliff, Savannah Crick, Laney Pease, and Trent Zinner. At this time, we would like to highlight the SAEs of these outstanding members.
The Purchase Star in Agribusiness is Jaden Brewer of Carlisle County. Jaden is the son of Jeremy and Mackenzie Brewer of Cunningham. His FFA advisor is Mercedes Branham. Jaden bought his first beehives in the fall of 2021. Since then, he has purchased additional hives and has been gifted hives by his grandfather. He has also captured several swarms of bees and has prioritized the health of his bees over honey collection. When he does collect from hives, Jaden spins and filters the honey before bottling. He has custom labels for his bottles to help build his brand and develop a continuing demand for his product. The Purchase Star in Agribusiness, Jaden Brewer. The Kentucky River Star in Agribusiness is Anna Colliff of Rockcastle County. Anna is the daughter of Matt and Julie Colliff of Mount Vernon. Her FFA advisors are Matthew Whitaker and Lewis Mink. In 2022, Anna began making and selling fresh evergreen wreaths during the Christmas season. She uses greenery cut on her grandfather's farm, offers several sizes and options, and markets her wreaths as farm fresh. She has sold her wreaths through social media and has been a vendor at her community's Noel Night Marketplace. Demand for her wreaths has grown each year, and in 2024 she completed a wholesale order for a roadside market. The Kentucky River Star in Agribusiness, Anna Colliff. The Pennyrile Star in Agribusiness is Savannah Crick of Madisonville, North Hopkins. Savannah is the daughter of Sean and Connie Crick of Madisonville. Her FFA advisors are Brian Welch, Sarah Tucker, and Anna Grace Scholler. Savannah began her business, 1792 Cattle Company, by buying a hot dog cart in 2023. She sources products locally and serves food at a variety of community events, including fairs and festivals. Savannah has focused on providing a great product at a reasonable cost while maintaining high standards of food safety. She has developed skills related to record keeping and financial management, as well as advertising and marketing. The Pennyrile Star in Agribusiness, Savannah Crick. The Licking River Star in Agribusiness is Laney Peace of Fleming County. Laney is the daughter of Bobby and Lucinda Peace of Hillsboro. Her FFA advisors are Bobby Peace, Lucinda Peace, and Tracy Morin. Laney's SAE has included the production of cut flowers and the sale of floral arrangements within her community. She began her business by growing 6 varieties of cut flowers and selling cut flower bouquets to friends and family. She provided flowers for one wedding in 2022 and realized this was a great outlet for her product. She has served 12 weddings to date and has also provided flowers for various formal events in her community, as well as prom, winter formal, and homecoming dances. She has had to hire employees to help during busy times and has weddings booked for 2025 and 2026. The Licking River star in agribusiness, Laney Pease. The Capital City star in agribusiness is Trent Zenner of Western Hills. Trent is the son of J.R. and Rachel Zenner of Frankfort. His FFA advisors are J.R. Zenner, Jeff Schaefer, and Jenna Burke. Trent's SAE began when he planted 2 fruit trees as a middle school FFA member. He has continued to expand his orchard each year and has leased an existing orchard from his grandfather. In 2022, he began Frog Spice Company by drying and grinding peppers for use in making his own hot pepper sauce. In 2024, he bottled and sold 80 6-ounce bottles of his sauce. In 2023, he purchased a small greenhouse and began growing peppers, tomatoes, and herbs that he sells directly to customers. The Capital City star in agribusiness, Trent Zenner.
Joining State President Trenton Page on the stage to make the presentation to the State Star is Taylor Nash from Kentucky Farm Bureau. The 2025 Kentucky FFA Star in Agribusiness is Laney Pease. Laney will receive the State Star in Agribusiness plaque, a watch, and a cash prize, all provided by Kentucky Farm Bureau. They will also receive the Michael Bandy AL81 scholarship. Laney's parents are Bobby and Lucinda Pease. Her advisors are Bobby Pease, Lucinda Pease, and Tracy Morin. FFA members and guests, the 2025 State Star in Agribusiness, Laney Pease. We will now recognize the regional star farmers. Each star receives a plaque sponsored by Farm Credit Mid-America. Ty Jones from Allen County, Scottsville. Josh Bramall from East Carter. Emerson Tucker from Bourbon County. Addison Lawson from Spencer County. Coy Devine from Union County. Henry McWhorter from South Laurel. Colson Pierce from Southwestern Pulaski. Rhett Ambergy from Montgomery County. Nate Crumbly from Nelson County Schools. Sadie Perkins from Harrison County. Maddie Reynolds from Hopkins Central. And J.C. McKeel from Callaway County. The top 5 candidates for Star Farmer are Nate Crumbly, Ty Jones, Sadie Perkins, Colson Pierce, and Emerson Tucker. At this time, we would like to highlight the SAEs of these outstanding members.
The Lincoln Trail Star Farmer is Nate Crumbly of Nelson County. Nate is the son of Aaron and Amy Jo Crumbly of Bardstown. His FFA advisors are Megan Bishop, John Hammond, John Martin, Claire West, and Tanner Goodlett. Nate's SAE began with 6 brood cows and 4 calves. He has worked to maintain good herd health and synchronize breeding to shorten his calving season. In 2021, he began producing alfalfa hay both to sell and to feed his animals. He has secured equipment and hay ground through a labor exchange with his grandfather. Nate's sheep operation began with 4 ewes, 4 lambs, and a ram, and has grown each year since. He now has 55 head of Dorper sheep and has redesigned his lambing facilities to accommodate the additional animals. The Lincoln Trail Star Farmer, Nate Crumbly. The Barren River Star Farmer is Ty Jones of Allen County, Scottsville. Ty is the son of Bart and Sarah Jones of Scottsville. His FFA advisors are Brandon Weaver and Nikki Toe. Ty's SAE has included the production of club lambs, hair sheep, hogs, and registered beef cattle. Ty has utilized many technologies in his operation, including synchronized artificial insemination, embryo transfer, and DNA testing. He has carefully selected sires to improve the genetics of his herds and has worked to provide nutrition for all of his animals during various production phases. Ty has focused on value-added marketing for his livestock by selling bulls and club lambs to customers in various states. He has exhibited livestock at various local, state, and national shows. In 2024, Ty managed 258 head of livestock, including 141 sheep, 20 swine, and 97 registered beef cattle. The Barren River Star Farmer, Ty Jones. The Northern Kentucky Star Farmer is Sadie Perkins of Harrison County. Sadie is the daughter of Alan and Michelle Perkins of Sadieville. Her FFA advisors are Lacey Short and Shelby Wright. Sadie has developed a diversified livestock SAE through her time in FFA. Her project included boar goats, dairy goats, laying hens, alpacas, and geese. Also Great Pyrenees dogs and quail. Sadie has generated additional income by purchasing chicks in the winter and then selling them as replacement pullets in the spring. She has grown her goat operation by showing goats at a variety of local shows. Herd health and nutrition have been major priorities for Sadie and have helped ensure profitability for her livestock enterprises. The Northern Kentucky Star Farmer, Sadie Perkins. The Lake Cumberland Star Farmer is Colson Pierce of southwestern Pulaski. Colson is the son of Chris and Rebecca Pierce of Science Hill. His FFA advisors are Chris McDonald and Mallory Crisolago. Colson began farming in partnership with his brother before entering high school. His freshman year, the operation included Cathodon sheep, rye, soybeans, and custom harvesting. In 2024, his SAE included 29 head of cattle, 146 acres of canola, 327 Cathodon sheep, 146 acres of corn, 387 acres of soybeans, as well as custom harvesting. Colson has exchanged labor with his father for use of equipment and has secured loans to purchase animals and upgrade his own equipment. The Lake Cumberland Star Farmer, Colson Pierce. The Bluegrass Star Farmer is Emerson Tucker of Bourbon County. Emerson is the daughter of David and Jody Tucker of Paris. Her FFA advisors are Andrew Fritch, Tara Poe, and Mahala Wess. Emerson began her SAE by purchasing feeder calves and bottle calves, which she raised on 10 acres of rented pasture. In 2024, Emerson began producing 5 acres of corn to provide feed for her calves. She has also sold corn to other cattle farmers and to local hunters. Emerson has also produced vegetables on her family farm, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and peppers. She has sold these directly to customers and through a market at the local TSC store. The Bluegrass Star Farmer, Emerson Tucker.
Joining State President Trenton Page to the stage to make the presentation to the State Star is Jonathan West from the Farm Credit Mid-America. One of these members is the 2025 Kentucky FFA State Star Farmer. The 2025 Kentucky FFA State Star Farmer is Colson Pierce. Colson will receive the State Star Farmer plaque, a watch, and a cash prize, all provided by Farm Credit Mid-America. They will also receive the Michael Bandy AL81 Scholarship. Colson's parents are Chris and Rebecca Pierce. His advisors are Chris McDonald and Mallory McDonald. FFA members and guests, the 2025 State Star Farmer, Colson Pierce. Let's give all of our regional and state stars another round of applause.
At Farm Credit Mid-America, we keep at heart those dew-covered mornings with the first-time farmer. Our heart beats for the gold-tinged harvest afternoon, with the roar of combines out in the field and generations of agriculture and history rooted to this ground. Securing the future of rural communities and agriculture. It's what we do every day with our customers at heart.
Throughout the course of time, the Kentucky Derby has grown significantly. The inaugural running of the Kentucky Derby had just 10,000 spectators. This year, there were over 150,000 people who attended the event in person, and another 20 million people who watched the event on TV. Our next group of FFA members have grown in their own way over the course of their FFA journey, and now they're going to be receiving the state FFA degree. It's finally time to meet them. Madam Secretary, please read the list of state FFA degree recipients.
Brett Leiter from Trimble County. Maddie Harrison from Todd Central. Sarah Dunn from Lincoln County. Joseph Fritsch from Bourbon County. Amelia Kearns from Grant County. Jenny Watts from Trigg County. Keegan Young from Warren East. Luke Canary from Apollo. Harper Keaton from Morgan County. Jackson Campbell from South Laurel. Alyssa Greer from Adair County. Macy Hobius from Adair County. Gabby Kemp. Alexandra Matlock from Allen County, Scottsville. Amelie Seyfried from Savannah Gray Small from Anderson County. Ethan Bowling from Apollo. Kaylee Dant from Apollo. Charlie Gabbard from Apollo. Nick Grant from Apollo. Eli Lehman from Apollo. Brianna Lee from Apollo. Jack Morris from Apollo. Jake Reddish from Apollo. Gracie Stephen from Apollo. Anna Kate Alexander from Barron County. Abigail Coleman from Barron County. McKenna Hammonds from Bath County. Riley Bussell from Bourbon County. Grace Conley from Bourbon County. Allie Easley from Bourbon County. Emma Hogan from Bourbon County. Mason Rohrer from Bourbon County. Destin Turner from Bourbon County. Sarah Wells from Bourbon County. Lakin Gatton from Boyle County. Trinity Hampton from Boyle County. Josh Kernodle from Boyle County. Bailey Sparks from Boyle County. Avery Turner from Boyle County. Samuel Wade from Boyle County. Jansen Yaden from Boyle County. Margaret Blair from Breckenridge County. Avery Dowell from Breckenridge County. Avery Drain from Breckenridge County. Emily Hinton from Breckenridge County. Sydney Mattingly from Breckenridge County. Lydia Brown from Butler County. Olivia Hurd from Butler County. Duncan Tyree from Butler County. Noah Bailey from Caldwell County. Whitley Carter from Caldwell County. Evan Cotton from Caldwell County. Abby Gill from Caldwell County. Callie Gull from Caldwell County. Kaylee Ladd from Caldwell County. Harper Ritchie from Caldwell County. Payson Rogers from Caldwell County. Erica Sanders from Caldwell County. Ellie Falwell from Callaway County. Cooper Housden from Callaway County. Fulton Manning from Callaway County. Luke Murdoch from Callaway County. Jaden Phillips from Callaway County. Tyler Ward from Callaway County. Morgan Allender from Campbell County. Addison Hewitt from Carroll County. Shelby Hillebrandt from Carroll County. Skylar Robbins from Carroll County. Braden Stewart from Carroll County. Kate Barnes from Casey County. Brandon Carmen from Casey County. Shelby McQuarrie from Casey County. Dallas DeWeese from Central Hardin. Alexander Haddon from Central Hardin. Mary Juris from Central Hardin. Logan Minter from Central Hardin. Brooklyn Perry from Central Hardin. Joseph Cates from Christian County. Talon Azell from Christian County. Megan Hale from Christian County. Micah Hook from Christian County. Noah Hook from Christian County. Caleb Moss from Christian County. Evan Myers from Christian County. Cheyenne Rogers from Christian County. Tyler Stokes from Christian County. Anna Westerfield from Christian County. Lillian Westerfield from Christian County. Dylan Burke from Clark County. Mackenzie Bush from Clark County. Heidi Castle from Clark County. Garrett Goldon from Clark County. Lucas Green from Clark County. Layla Snell from Clark County. Casey Cravens from Clinton County. Maggie Cross from Clinton County. Remington McBride from Crittenden County. Gracie Orr from Crittenden County. Donald Samuels from Crittenden County. Abby Fish from Davis County. Autumn Fish from Davis County. Cameron Johnson from Davies County. Avery Wimsat from Davis County. Emily Felty from East Carter. Hannah Felty from East Carter. Kaylee Sexton from East Carter. Addison Miller from Edmonson County. Brooke Rogers from Estill County. Elijah Anglin from Franklin County. Emily Hensley from Franklin County. Lexi Hopper from Franklin County. Austin Payton from Franklin County. Margaret Schaffner from Franklin County. Chase Sharrow from Franklin County. Whitley Smither from Franklin County. Hayden Smoot from Franklin County. Jackson Major from Fulton County. Hannah Murphy from Fulton County. Josiah Waltman from Fulton County. Amelia Wheeler from Fulton County. David Bonow from Garrett County. Haley Condon from Garrett County. Wyatt Fielder from Garrett County. Gwen Johnson from Garrett County. Kelsey Collins from Grant County. Keaton Connolly from Grant County. Amanda Cook from Grant County. Abigail Jansen from Grant County. Lola Lauer from Grant County. Sarah Mormon from Grant County. Zoriana Pauley from Grant County. Emma Ray from Grant County. Jordan Shajaniak from Grant County. Addison Porter from Grayson County. Lila Riggs from Grayson County. Samuel Gross from Great Crossing. Landon Hamilton from Great Crossing. Cody Howard from Great Crossing. Gabriel Jewett from Great Crossing. Jordan McIntosh from Great Crossing. Finley Sheffel from Great Crossing. Emma Sutton from Great Crossing. Whitley Bonta from Greene County. Abigail Evans from Greene County. Lily Ferrier from Greene County. Angel Ray Bates from Greenup County. Elijah Peterman from Greenup County. Jay Plummer from Greenup County. Lakin Russell from Greenup County. Autumn Tolliver from Greenup County. Sierra Miller from Greenup County. Shelby McCormick from Greenup County. Blaine Young from Greenwood. Kylie Brinker from Harrison County. Eliza Carter from Harrison County. Hayden Lunsford from Harrison County. Aaliyah Nelson from Harrison County. Julianne Fields from Hart County. Rachel Fields from Hart County. Brooklyn Kersey from Hart County. Cadence Logsden from Hart County. Brooke Puckett from Hart County. Racy Adair from Henderson County. Anna Bennett from Henderson County. Lydia Burnett from Henderson County. Sydney Chambers from Henderson County. Kenyon Abby Howe from Henderson County. Lainey Rich from Henderson County. Kaylee Smith from Henderson County. Morgan Smith from Henderson County. Anna Tishner from Henderson County. Carson Foltz from Henry County. Michael Golden from Henry County. Evan Hamilton from Henry County. Abby Ballou from Hickman County. Gracie Bird from Hickman County. Weston Baldwin from Hopkins Central. Mason Brown from Hopkins Central. Hayden Crick from Hopkins Central. Landon Herring from Hopkins Central. Jessica Lawless from Hopkins Central. Lily Terry from Hopkins Central. Brianna Gregory from Hopkinsville. Aiden King from Hopkinsville. Kaylin Baker from Jackson County. Shelby Berry from Jackson County. Serenity Bingham from Jackson County. Maggie Isaacs from Jackson County. Jared Rogers from Jackson County. Natalie Sandlin from Jackson County. Larkin Vaughn from Jackson County. Rylan Bowman from Jessamine County. Brooklyn J. Corson from Jessamine County. Corbett Sears from Jessamine County. Bridget R. Faulkner from LaRue County. Mackenzie Jewell from LaRue County. Cash Lee from LaRue County. Jacob Marksbury from LaRue County. Hannah E. Perry from LaRue County. Ella K. Pruitt from LaRue County. Mackenzie Rucker from LaRue County. Tanner L. Thompson from LaRue County. Maria Villanos from LaRue County. Lucas A. Sloan from LaRue County, Elizabethtown. Grace Hilton from Lawrence County. Ethan Keaton from Lawrence County. Brady Vinson from Lawrence County. Anthony Jordan Hall from Lincoln County. Haley McClure from Lincoln County. Carter Belcher from Livingston Central. Brody Biggers from Livingston Central. JT Cosby from Livingston Central. Lakin Davis from Livingston Central. Brianna Fletcher from Livingston Central. Aiden Hale from Livingston Central. Nancy Garcia Sanchez from Locust Trace. Alexis Goldie from Locust Trace. Kat Hudson from Locust Trace. Whitney Rivard from Locust Trace. Autumn Garland from Lynn Camp. Ryan Stephen from Lyon County. Addie Walker from Lyon County. Caroline Christian from Madison Central. Riley Edwards from Madison Central. Charlie Benton from Madison Southern. Shelby Conley from Madison Southern. Aubrey Cornelius from Madison Southern. Kylie Owens from Madison Southern. Alexandria Wilcox from Madison Southern. Alexavier Garrett from Madisonville North. Marissa Burrell from Marion County. Samantha Douglas from Marion County. Mallory Belle-Isles from Marshall County. Bailey Kaylin Hodge from Marshall County. Josie Bailey from McCracken County. Ian Beasley from McCracken County. Amy Boone from McCracken County. Spencer Cates from McCracken County. Cade Churchwell from McCracken County. Summer Fawn from McCracken County. Lily Harlan from McCracken County. Samuel Harris from McCracken County. J.C. King from McCracken County. Cole Niehoff from McCracken County. Kylie Pote from McCracken County. Cassandra Bowling from McCreary Central. Devin Dougherty from McCreary Central. Logan Kidd from McCreary Central. Rakaya Kilby from McCreary Central. Devin Sexton from McCreary Central. Colton Shelton from McCreary Central. Keenan Vanover from McCreary Central. Trinity Holmes from McLean County. J.C. Troutman from McLean County. Bailey Williams from McLean County. John Banks from Meade County. Layla Brandenburg from Meade County. Sean Dix from Meade County. Ava Hernandez from Meade County. Lainey Hoskins from Meade County. Lena Knott from Meade County. Janie Scarborough from Meade County. Gunnar Brown from Menifee County. Jackson Brown from Menifee County. Colton Rudd from Menifee County. Ansley Ellis from Mercer County. Julia Horn from Mercer County. Aubrey Morris from Mercer County. Delaney Haddix from Montgomery County. Levi Henderson from Montgomery County. Ashlyn Jones from Montgomery County. Elizabeth Lanter from Montgomery County. Marissa McIntosh from Montgomery County. Alina Shearer from Montgomery County. Kylie Skaggs from Montgomery County. Evelyn Smith from Montgomery County. Addison Thompson from Montgomery County. Andy Webb from Montgomery County. Mason Whaley from Montgomery County. Grayson Payton from Morgan County. Gracie Phipps from Morgan County. Aniston Clemens from Nelson County Schools. Peyton Irvin from Nelson County Schools. Nevaeh Ford from Nelson County Schools. Riley Hall from Nelson County Schools. Addison Jones from Nelson County Schools. Owen Kelly from Nelson County Schools. Abigail Reese from Nelson County Schools. Bobby Blakeman from Nicholas County. Mackenzie Davenport from Nicholas County. Kylie Earlywine from Nicholas County. Brooklyn Feltz from Nicholas County. JT Gillespie from Nicholas County. Jordan Hunt from Nicholas County. Ella Jeter from Nicholas County. Paige Brianne Kenny from Nicholas County. Carly Grace Kriegel from Nicholas County. Hector A. Lagunas from Nicholas County. Isabella Ramey from Nicholas County. Sadie Faye Weiss from Nicholas County. Garrett Wade Zimmerman from Nicholas County. Alan Drake from North Hardin. Lily Garner from North Hardin. Chloe Chadwell from North Laurel. Benji Gilpin from North Laurel. Kayla Eiler from Ohio County. Jaden Bartram from Owen County. Tyler Glass from Owen County. Eli Tubbs from Powell County. Riley Baker from Pulaski County. Lindsay Markham from Pulaski County. Sailor Petrie from Pulaski County. Joseph Price from Pulaski County. Jackson Taylor from Pulaski County. Owen Wright from Pulaski County. Madison Van Hook from Pulaski County. Benjamin Brenda from Rockcastle County. Allie Cable from Rockcastle County. Dwayne Clark from Rockcastle County. Lillianne Storm Hayes from Rockcastle County. Madison Hayes from Rockcastle County. Caitlin Kirby from Rockcastle County. Chantel McGuire from Rockcastle County. Gracie Peavy from Rockcastle County. Ransom Wolf from Rockcastle County. Madison York from Rockcastle County. Maya Connor from Russell County. Callie Reynolds from Russell County. Rose Watkins from Seneca. Allison Helcher from Simon Kenton. Julia Dixon from South Laurel. Kenlia Murray from South Laurel. Kyler Murray from South Laurel. Lacey Johnson from Southwestern Pulaski. Hunter King from Spencer County. Brittany Nethery from Spencer County. Addison Payne from Spencer County. Genevieve Rasilowitz from Spencer County. Lawrence Siebold from Spencer County. Evan Waller from Spencer County. Catherine Williams from Spencer County. Samantha Ackridge from Taylor County. Jensen Atwood from Taylor County. Caden Bickett from Taylor County. Madison Brown from Taylor County. Zach Kalk from Taylor County. Mallory Dowell from Taylor County. Jacob Johnson from Taylor County. Caitlin Keith from Taylor County. Ella Milby from Taylor County. Caden Nolly from Taylor County. Coy Price from Taylor County. Logan Richardson from Taylor County. Abigail Howell from Taylor County. Landon Wood from Taylor County. Adeline Brown from Todd Central. Meredith Carter from Todd Central. Abby Greenfield from Todd Central. Emma Nichols from Todd Central. Molly Skipworth from Todd Central. Ethan Curling from Trigg County. Chrislyn Moore from Trigg County. Janessa Craig from Trimble County. Ava Arnett from Union County. William Clements from Union County. Dana Curry from Union County. Gavin Day from Union County. Cameron Payne from Union County. Micah Sherrill from Union County. Andrew Thomas from Union County. Ella Myers from Walton, Verona. Courtney Jones from Warren East. Madison Kingery from Warren East. Lucian Martyr from Warren East. Camden Abel from Washington County. Jacob L. Cochran from Washington County. Olivia G. Mattingly from Washington County. Olivia M. Moore from Washington County. Nathaniel T. Riley from Washington County. Wyatt Stumpf from Washington County. Kaya L. Tucker from Washington County. Hyatt Kelly from Webster County. Abigail Laffery from Webster County. Paige Rakestraw from Webster County. Madison Ramage from Webster County. Shelby Williams from West Carter. Bailey Aliff from Western Hills. Carly Chavez from Western Hills. Walker Drury from Western Hills. Presley Fell from Western Hills. Lily Fisher from Western Hills. Michaela Gilbert from Western Hills. Dawson Moore from Western Hills. Robert Redman from Western Hills. Sophia Rudder from Western Hills. Austin Rudman from Western Hills. Haley Smith from Western Hills. Elizabeth Sterling from Western Hills. Paige Wainscott from Western Hills. Mackenzie Carr from Whitley County. Chris Cureton from Whitley County. Kimberly Hudson from Whitley County. Zayden Housekeeper from Williamsburg. Gabriel Dodd from Williamstown. Abby Gnar from Williamstown. Faith Harris from Woodford County. Emma Napier from Woodford County. Carson Probst from Woodford County. Matthew Estes from Barron County. Madison Wright from Owen County. Dawson Hall from John Hardin. Blake Bratcher from Butler County. Abby Trees from Marshall County. Aiden Manley from Menifee County. Isaac Brock from Lynn Camp. Callie DeRosset from Henry County. Kate Ford from Franklin Simpson. Madeline Lawson from Gallatin County. Maddie Dougherty from Madison Southern. Molly Good from Hopkinsville. Clinton Corner from Pulaski County. Sierra Morris from Western Hills. And Tyron Harris from Carter G. Woodson. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our state degree recipients.
Here they come around the outside as the horses race down the final stretch. Who's it going to be? The crowd grows tense. So much is riding on this very moment. Every hour of hard work and preparation has helped us get to this very point. Every jockey, every trainer, and every owner knows that this is their chance to make history. What happens in the last few moments of the race will determine if they and their horse get on one of the most elite lists in all of horse racing. At last year's state convention, our state officer team embarked on our Derby run. Ever since then, we've been making memories, laughing and sometimes crying, but most importantly, making lifelong friendships. Now we will cross the finish line, enter the winner's circle, and go on to the next adventure. Today, we will clear the track for the next 12 individuals so that they can start running a race of their own. So Kentucky FFA, are you ready to meet your 2025-2026 Kentucky FFA State Officer Team? Before our president returns to the podium to conduct the nomination and election of the new state officer team, let's hear from our candidates.
To serve the members of our association with dedication and passion.
To secure life-changing opportunities for all FFA members.
To let members know that they matter.
To be a positive light for future agriculturalists.
To connect everybody, regardless of their background, to Kentucky FFA.
To be the same kind of encourager I've had in FFA.
To amplify the voices of tomorrow's leaders.
To make others aware of endless opportunities.
To show genuine care and love towards others.
To mentor the next generation of agriculturalists.
To bridge the gap between traditional and non-traditional agriculturalists.
To prove the future of agriculture is in capable hands.
To give back to the organization that's given so much to me.
To provide a voice for the small chapters.
To show all members that they have a place within agriculture and the FFA.
To advocate for the growth and successes of Kentucky FFA members.
To help members find their why.
To say thank you to the countless mentors that poured into me.
To make a positive impact on members' lives.
To develop agriculture access points in all urban, rural, and suburban communities.
To meet members in their moments and encourage them on their journeys.
To help members feel valued in this organization.
To help members find their purpose.
To give back to Kentucky FFA.
It is now time for one of the most exciting parts of the state convention. We will now learn who will be the leaders of the Kentucky FFA Association for 2025-2026. I now call to the podium the chair of the State Officer Nominating Committee and past Kentucky FFA State Vice President, Mr. Jackson Baird, to bring the report of the Nominating Committee.
Before I present the committee report, I would like to recognize some people who have been instrumental in this process. First, the two individuals who served as adult consultants to the nominating committee this year, Dr. Trent Wells from Murray State University and Dr. Rebecca Epps from the University of Kentucky. I would also like to extend a thanks to the State Officer Candidate Coordinators, Leslie Monholland and Amelia Tucker. And finally, I would like to thank the Kentucky FFA State Officer Nominating Committee. This group of individuals spent hours being trained, reviewing applications, and conducting interviews. They were also involved in meaningful deliberations as we worked to finalize our report. They remained focused and mindful of the impact of their work on the future of Kentucky FFA. The members of the committee were Keegan Young, Warren East; Eric Barker, West Carter; Joe Fritch, Bourbon County; Brett Leiter, Trimble County; Luke Canary from Apollo; Jackson Campbell from South Laurel; Sarah Dunn from Lincoln County; Harper Keaton from Morgan County; Nate Crumbly from Nelson County; Amelia Kearns from Grant County; Maddie Harrison from Todd Central; and Jenny Watts from Trigg County. Thank you, committee members. You may exit the stage. Now it is my honor to present the report of the nominating committee. We, the nominating committee, having given careful and deliberate consideration to all those candidates for state office, hereby recommend to the delegates of the 95th Kentucky FFA State Convention the following slate of candidates to serve as Kentucky FFA state officers for the year of 2025 to 2026. Your Kentucky River State Vice President. From the Kentucky River region, In the Rockcastle County FFA chapter, Anna Colliff. Your Green River State Vice President from the Green River region in the Ohio County FFA chapter, Michaela Fields. Your Pennyrile State Vice President from the Pennyrile region in the Hopkinsville FFA chapter, Molly Good. Your Lincoln Trail State Vice President from the Lincoln Trail region in the John Hardin FFA chapter, Dawson Hall. Your Big Sandy State Vice President from the Big Sandy River region in the East Carter FFA chapter, Josh Bramall. Your Lake Cumberland State Vice President from the Lake Cumberland region in the Pulaski County FFA chapter, Clinton Corner. Your State Sentinel from the Northern Kentucky region in the Owen County FFA chapter, Madison Wright. Your State Reporter from the Capital City region in the Western Hills FFA chapter, Sierra Morris. Your State Treasurer from the Bluegrass region in the Carter G. Woodson FFA chapter, Tyron Harris. Your State Secretary from the Purchase region in the Callaway County FFA chapter, J.C. McKeel. Your State Vice President from the Barren River region in the Barron County FFA chapter, Matthew Estes. In your 2025-2026 Kentucky FFA State President from the Licking River region in the Menifee County FFA chapter, Aiden Manley. Mr. President, I move the adoption of the nominating committee report.
As this is a committee report, there is an implied second. Are there any nominations from the floor? Seeing none, are you ready for the question? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The report is adopted. The chair will now entertain a motion to elect the slate of candidates to office as presented in the nominating committee report.
I move to elect.
And I proudly second.
Are you ready for the question? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The slate of candidates are hereby elected. Will the state officers please present the candidates and take their places for the installation ceremony? Aiden, as president-elect, you've been selected by your fellow members to be the leader of our association for the coming year. You're therefore responsible for guiding our association in all its worthy undertakings. You may work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office.
Matthew, as Vice President-elect, your record of accomplishment indicates that you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the President in directing the work of our association, preside over meetings in his absence, and keep all committees working effectively.
JC, as Secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate record of our meetings and to carry on the association correspondence. You should provide the association with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws. Congratulations.
Tyron, as treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep a record of receipts and disbursements and to provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing the association budget and maintaining sound financial practices. Congratulations.
Sierra, as reporter-elect, it is your duty to inform the public about FFA. You should work closely with news media, including state and national FFA publications. You should keep a record of photographs and articles published concerning FFA and its members, and be responsible for compiling the yearbook, compiling our FFA history. Congratulations.
Madison, as Senate-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting rooms and FFA equipment, and providing for the comfort of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies. Congratulations.
Anna, as Kentucky River State Vice President-elect, you have been given the opportunity to impact change. To whom much is given, much is also required. You are to inspire, encourage, and motivate not only the members of your region, but the members of our entire association. Congratulations.
Molly, as Penny Rowell State Vice President-elect, you must constantly seek out ways to connect with our members and stakeholders. When you can engage others in a meaningful way, you have a lasting impact in the hearts and minds of the people that you meet. Congratulations.
Quentin, as Lake Cumberland State Vice President-elect, you will find that discipline is vital to moving our association forward. If you stay focused on the goal and your team works efficiently, you will usher our state into new and exciting opportunities. We cannot wait to see what this year has for you. Congratulations.
Michaela, as Green River Region State Vice President-elect, you will learn over the next year that to lead you must serve. A willingness to serve your region and association is key to success as a state officer. Always be open-minded to the opportunities presented and be willing to take risks. Congratulations.
Dawson, as Lincoln Trail State Vice President-elect, your year of service must be built on integrity. You will influence many people as you travel the state. Ensuring that your words and actions reflect your true character is of utmost importance. Congratulations.
Josh Bramwell, as Big Sandy River Region State Vice President-elect, you will be serving as an ambassador for FFA as well as the agriculture industry. Always seek out opportunities to expand your knowledge while also helping others better understand the food and fiber industry. The future of agriculture lies within education. Congratulations.
It is an honor to be an officer in the FFA. From time to time during the year, you may encounter difficult problems, but through cooperation, hard work, and dedication, you will succeed and the FFA will prosper. Do each of you accept the responsibilities of your office, and will you do your best to uphold the ideals and principles of FFA? If so, say we do.
We do.
I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in the respective office to which you were elected. May your year of service be marked by integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for all association members. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the first time the 2025-2026 Kentucky FFA State Officer Team.
Jacob, from crazy and eventful car rides where you make the Fast and Furious look tame, to laughing at your endless jokes, even when we are supposed to be listening to Mr. Coliff. Getting to know you better throughout the course of this year has been such a joy. Your passion and dedication to Kentucky FFA is evident, and you truly care for each and every member of this association. Your organization and attention to detail has been so helpful throughout the course of this year, and I always know that I can count on you to give your honest feedback and tell it like it is. You've kept all of us on track and made sure we showed up to each event wearing the correct uniform, which was quite a difficult task. I'm so thankful to be your friend, and I can't wait to see you impact the world. And don't forget about us when you have an office on Capitol Hill.
Mary Brooke, you are the definition of a lot to all. From our hour-long phone calls, concert adventures, and our sleepovers in my dorm, you have never failed to brighten up my day. Thanks to you, there was never a forgotten birthday gift, lack of caffeine, or a shortage of laughter on our team. But not only were you dedicated to me and our teammates, you were dedicated to the members of Kentucky FFA. Throughout the year, when there were bumps in the road or things didn't go exactly as planned, you handled the situations with positivity and grace. Well, except for this one time at National Convention when you fell down the steps outside of Lucas Oil Stadium. That was a lot of things, but graceful was not one of them. Your kindness, passion, and infectious energy are things that our team and Kentucky FFA will never forget. Whenever you are out there changing the world one day, don't forget that we will always be right in your corner cheering you on. Love you lots, MB.
Luke, you've been a friend to us all and the comedic relief, but most importantly, the glue that holds us together. I am always inspired by your heart to serve Kentucky FFA. Every member has a friend when you are around, and they never feel alone. You take everything head on with a huge smile and bring joy to everyone around you. You make all situations fun and are always willing to lend a helping hand. You encourage all of us to be our best, and everyone could stand to hear a few of your stories about leadership. Everyone needs a Luke in their life, and we are so lucky that we got you.
Avery, from the very first day, there was never a moment of silence when you were around, because if we weren't talking, we were laughing. You've turned every moment into something fun. From old admin at camp to beach parties at National Convention, your energy, humor, and genuine enthusiasm made every second of this year unforgettable. Beyond the laughs, you served members with a passion that was second to none. You gave your all and did it with excellence. You led with kindness, dedication, and belief in all those around you. No matter what it was, you never failed to be a source of strength and resilience for our team. I couldn't have asked for a better person to serve alongside with this year. Thank you for the memories, the support, and for being the incredible leader and friend you are. I hope you get all the Diet Dr. Pepper and Alani's in the world.
Blaine, your kindness and passion have shown throughout this past year. You are always one to turn to for a good laugh or some outdoor knowledge. You're always there for us and ready to help no matter what. Thank you for always being a friend. It's been an absolute honor to serve this year with you.
Parker, what a year we've had. From driving across the state to having the best time at camp, it seems like when we're together, we never fail to share a laugh. Your willingness to serve others is commendable. You are hardworking, reliable, and one of the best guys I know. Despite living on different ends of the state, you always go out of your way to make sure you have time for me. I can't wait to see what life holds for my favorite 80-year-old man trapped in a 19-year-old's body. You're going to do big things.
Paige, you are the reason I'm hooked on Red Bull and the glue that holds our team together. When I think of what it truly means to be a state officer, I think of you. You lead with your heart, and the sacrifices you make show your undeniable passion for serving Kentucky FFA. You're my biggest cheerleader, and I cherish our long phone calls. You give the most heartfelt advice and know just what to say. Thank you for always welcoming me into your dorm and your home whenever I travel across the state. Even though we live miles apart, you will always be one of the people I hold closest. I can't wait to watch you become the absolute best ag teacher and FFA advisor. And most of all, I can't wait to see you change so many more lives, just like you've changed mine. Not only am I proud to call you a teammate, but even more so, I'm proud to call you my friend. I love you, Paige Cash.
Emily, you're one of those people who just gets things done. You move with purpose, and it's clear that whatever you put your mind to, you follow through with. It's something a lot of people admire about you. You don't just sit back and let things happen, you make things happen. Beyond that, you have a way of making an impact without even trying. Whether it's through your work, your attitude, or just the way you carry yourself, you leave an impression on everyone around you. It's not something a lot of people can say, but with you, it's just a fact. Every one of us can say you truly care. You go out of your way to let everyone know that.
Trenton, this year you've been the biggest cheerleader for every one of us. You've been the heart of this team. Your encouragement lifted us on tough days, your kindness made every space feel welcoming, and your ability to connect with everyone reminded us why we were serving. You never let anyone feel left out, and you made sure every voice was heard, every success celebrated, and every challenge faced together. That's a legacy that doesn't retire, it stays with us all. Kentucky FFA, one of my best friends, and your state president, Trenton Page.
Jameson, thank you for being a beacon of light we can always count on to pick us up, even in the tough times. Your level of joy and positivity is something I admire about you. It helps you impact others in amazing ways I don't think you'll ever understand. And you'll never know how many lives you've changed this year, but you've certainly changed mine. And your ability to sacrifice your wants and needs to maintain harmony on the team and keep everyone happy is unbelievable. This team would have not been complete without you, and neither would my life. When we met, I knew I had found a friend for life. And all the memories we've made this year have only confirmed that. J. Willie, we love you.
Ty, our businessman, you have inspired so many people across the state this year.
You are the true definition of what it means to be a dedicated and hardworking teammate. Even though we are 4.5 hours apart, we never lose connection when we're not together for long periods. You also always remember to make sure we're supplied with Tap Cattle merch. We are so thankful for you, and so are the members. You are always making sure everything gets done on time and never fail to entertain us while working on a project. I'll never forget our late night conversations full of what ifs or do you remember when. Your Road Trip playlist is the best, and I always enjoy our debate on which MSU is better or soda is called pop or Coke. On a serious note, never stop being you, because whenever you step in a room, it seems like everything brightens up. Keep being inspiring, and if you ever need an Eastern Kentucky Tap Cattle representative, I'm one call away. Love you, Tyrod.
Noah, our team would not be the same without you. You are the tallest and oldest on the team, and your responsibility, maturity, and innovation and height have served us well this year. Whether it's climbing a ropes course wall or visiting with industry professionals, your kindness and dedication to the agriculture industry is evident in everything you do, and you can always find a way to make us laugh. You are such a leader, a true friend, and an incredible human being, and it's been an honor to serve alongside you.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone.
Retiring as Purchase State Vice President, Ty Elrod. Retiring as Big Sandy River State Vice President, Blaine Bramall. Retiring as Lincoln Trail State Retiring as Kentucky River State Vice President, Paige Cash. Retiring as Pennyrile State Vice President, Noah Mallory. Retiring as Northern Kentucky State Vice President, Parker Keys. Retiring as State Sentinel, Jamison Williams. Retiring as State Reporter, Luke Mullins. Retiring as State Treasurer, Jacob Rudy. Retiring as State Secretary, Emily Chunglo. Retiring as State Vice President, Avery Cole. And retiring as State FFA President, Trenton Page. Please join me in one more round of applause for the 2024-2025 State FFA Officer Team.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble it might drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. No, you're not alone.
Let's give one more big round of applause for our 2024-2025 Kentucky FFA State Officer Team. From the bottom of our hearts, from the newly elected Kentucky FFA State Officer Team, we want to say thank you to our 2024-2025 team for their true leadership, dedication, servants, and being true friends to everyone in the Kentucky FFA and inspiring us all. On behalf of this team, we are so excited to serve you guys this year, to show genuine care towards you all, make genuine connections. We love you guys. We love Kentucky FFA. We are so ready for this year. We are so ready to serve the Lord, to serve you guys, to serve Kentucky FFA. I know all these people beside me say the same thing. Thank you guys. And let's continue this year under one roof. Madam Secretary, what is the next item of business?
I have a few announcements before we adjourn. The luncheon for the retiring and newly elected officers and their families will be held in the Thoroughbred Room, 1 through 3 rooms of the Hyatt Hotel, and will begin 15 minutes after adjournment of this session. We ask that everyone please drive safely, and we look forward to working with you over the next year.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Mr. President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn the meeting of the 96th Kentucky FFA State Convention. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this convention adjourned.
With the quick fuse, I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder. Thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder. feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, thunder.